Midday Australia. And here's your host, Ray Martin.
Thanks very much indeed. Nice to have your company. On this Tuesday, welcome. I know. Oh dear. Maybe we better stay the way we are. As Bob Hawke has said, it's inevitable. Australia will become a republic, I guess like sand through an hourglass. These are the days of our lives. What a cue for my first guest. Have a look at this.
Like sands through the hourglass, so are the days of our lives.
Don't adjust your sets. This is Midday. And no, I didn't get this defending Jeff Harvey in some pub brawl. We're just getting in the mood around here, aren't we? Yeah. The mood. The guy from, I can't read with one eye. How does he read? From the wrong side of the tracks. A rebel with a bad attitude, though I guess viewers found there was a tender heart beating under that tough leather jacket when he discovered true love with his Salem City sweetheart. Their television wedding made hearts and ratings soar right around the globe. So would you please welcome the man whom millions of women swoon over every day, actor, Emmy nominee and soapy superstar, Mr. Stephen Nichols. They came prepared.
Look at all those patches. You people should see an eye doctor.
I guess, do people expect you to walk out wearing a patch?
Some people do, yeah. You do, right? Look, I have mine here.
It's a leather one.
It's leather. I had this custom made, see? I brought it along, even though I haven't worn it for a while. There it is. All right.
There, it looks familiar
it
now. I just checked the eyes there to make sure there isn't a glass eye in there somewhere.
No, they're both mine.
Is it hard to live with that? I mean, given the fact you've had 5 years, people expect you on a plane or in a restaurant or in public actually to be wearing that blessed patch?
Well, you know, usually the comment is, gee, I almost didn't recognize you without that patch, you know. But, no, I don't think they really expect me to have a patch. I think they know that it's television and it's make-believe. And I don't really wear one.
Do they really? I mean, did anyone here expect that he might be or wondered about it? We had some people today. No, okay, they're regular viewers. I've got to tell you though, Steve. What did the lady on the front say?
He's too good looking.
Too good looking.
What a problem. Seriously though, I mean, obviously we have Mel Gibson here or people like that. We ask similar questions. But when I mentioned yesterday that you were going to be on the show, we had hundreds of phone calls. No exaggeration, including women who are ringing, and now we don't charge to come and see the Midday Show, but ringing women who are saying, look, I will pay anything you like just to sit in the audience.
You mean we could have made some money here?
I think if you and I had got together, we could have been really rich.
You should have given me a call, Rick.
But how do you respond to that? I mean, how does your wife respond to that?
Well, you know, it's pretty much commonplace now. It's kind of old hat. They're used to it, you know, they're used to it. It's part of the lifestyle. Being an actor, you have to expect that comes with the territory. That my wife personally doesn't really like a lot of fans around when we're out together as a family, and I'm pretty tolerant of it, and she sort of learned from me to be more tolerant.
Yes, I was surprised last night to read that, I'm not sure, maybe the soap fans know, that in '89 you were voted #2 most popular and most likeable on television to Bill Cosby in America.
Yeah, that was the TVQ in America. It was amazing to me. There were 10 people on that list, including Dustin Hoffman and Michael J. Fox and Michael Jordan, the basketball player, and to be #2 on that list was amazing to me. Mary Beth was on the list as well.
Was she?
Yeah.
But most likeable. I mean, you can understand why Mary Beth is, she's the good girl, but I mean, you are the bad guy. The idea that a bad guy on television should be most likeable is interesting.
Yeah, well, I always played him with the heart, as you said in the introduction.
Now, is it true? I mean, again, the stories say that first up when you took the role, you'd been doing stage productions and so on. When you took the role, the idea was that they'd kill him off within a couple of months. Was that true?
Yeah, well, I came on as a day player. You know,
What does that mean?
Well, that means that you work by the day, and they can say goodbye anytime. It was not a contract.
So they would gauge the audience reaction, would they?
Exactly. They did. That's the way they work there. They do a lot of polls and popularity things with computers, and they test market this, test market that. And if people have feelings for you, it doesn't matter if they're good feelings or bad feelings. If they feel intensely, they'll keep you on the show.
All right. So was there a time when they said, hang on, we've got you for a season? What do you become if you move on from being a day player? What's the next?
Well, you take a contract. You know, you have to commit to a contract and realize that a lot of other work will not be available for you because you're really stuck there 5 days a week, 50 weeks a year. You know, so you have to consider that.
How did you feel, Steve? And then when you first, the idea of doing a couple of months of it, I presume as a pure actor you'd think, well, hang on, I need a job, but nevertheless this is a soapy, I'll sort of do this on my way to something else. Was that the attitude?
Well, I felt because the character of Patch was not really written initially. You know, I was just given a patch, and I was able to create that character myself. I felt I had a good opportunity to do something good with it. Whereas if it had been a character that was created from the start as a contract player, one of the typical soap opera characters, I wouldn't have been interested. So I felt I could do something with it and make a nice living for my family at the same time.
But 5 years? Did you dream or imagine?
No, I figured it would last at least 4.
Did you?
Maybe 5. Yeah.